Yeah, it's your boy Thomas Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. I'm gladly here with y'all back at it again with another video. Yes, I got the same hoodie off from yesterday, and no, I don't care. I do not care. I'm about to head to the gym, give me an early rise and grind workout in. I gotta keep on taking care of myself. I'm also gonna go to work today. I gotta work, so hopefully it's not a lot, but today's gonna be a good day. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. If you are new to the YouTube channel, you want to help the channel grow, all you gotta do is subscribe and like the videos, as it helps the videos reach more people. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking out me on this platform. And then tonight, I got some studying to do in stock market, pre-markets. So it's gonna be a good day today. But that being said, I'm gonna talk to y'all once I get to the gym. We're gonna talk about stock market and my way of making it out of the rat race through investing. So let's go, y'all. It's your boy TC Talk. Yeah, so as y'all can see, I just made it to the gym. I'm about to stretch, get my solid workout in. Start off with some pull-ups like I always do. Hit the dip bar, do some push-ups. I like to do calisthenics before I even touch any type of weights. And yeah, I'm gonna get it in. So let's go, y'all. You gotta always remember to take care of yourself. I keep it 100 with y'all. Like whenever I'm in my ruts, right? And it's been a while since I've trained in the gym. That's usually why I'm in a rut. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense. So if I haven't trained for like 5 days or a week, it starts messing with me mentally because I know the importance of working out. I know how it makes me feel mentally, spiritually, So, and a lot of the times, like I tell you before, like I work so much. So when I get back home, my body be super tired, But I can't use any excuses. Like today, I got to be to work at 10 o'clock. So I got a solid hour or some change to work out, which is better than nothing. But I got to start getting it in even after work, even if it's for an hour, because something is always better than nothing. So always make sure y'all taking care of yourselves and y'all putting in the work. All right, y'all. So I'm definitely gonna finish my workout. I just wanted to finish the rest of this video first. So I don't have no notes for today's video. This is just off of me expressing to y'all, as I usually do. So the first thing I do want to talk about is taking care of your well-being, especially while being on SR, and overcoming that destructive addiction of releasing your seed. Your mental health is very, very important, bro. A lot of y'all may see people, create YouTube videos, and y'all may think that these people's lives are perfect. They might even think my life is perfect, but it's not. I go through my own, battles. I have my own tough moments in life, but I persevere. A lot of the times we put ourselves through unnecessary things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for instance, me personally, I have a tendency of, investing all of my savings into the market, right? And that sort of kind of has me living on the edge, because now you really got to wait until you get paid again to have some type of income, right? Because the majority of your money is in the markets. And my fiance does be telling me, she be telling me like, have some savings. Stop putting all your savings in the markets, you know? But I just be having that mentality of like, go big or go home, you know? But that's a situation I don't have to put myself in. So I did vow to myself and let myself know like I'm not gonna do that no more. Yeah, that's like a mental battle. Another thing too is using the energy the right way on this journey. You know, I know sometimes people feel like the journey is too hard, or you fail a lot, so you're afraid to keep going. You might just quit and say, I don't want to do retention no more. I don't want to do no fap no more. I just go back to the old version of me. But this is the battle between the higher self and the lower self, you know? And your higher self knows like what is best for you. Your lower self knows how to keep you in survival mode, honestly speaking. So you have to be willing to connect more with your higher self, you know, and use the energy to your benefit. Work out in the gym, journal, focus on high income skills, learn about investing, learn about trading, learn about real estate, listen to podcasts where you know the people are where you want to be. Never downplay somebody's success, you know, because like yeah, like we literally live in a digital age where everything is right in front of you, but don't compare yourself to somebody else's life because you don't know what that person been through. You know what I'm saying? So just focus on your life, focus on improving yourself, and just just be present. You know, be present with yourself. Pretend as if social media didn't exist, because that's where people majority of the time compare themselves. They compare themselves to other people on the internet. Don't do that to yourself. You know. Um, but use this energy to your advantage. Be creative. Create things. Bring things to life. Do the shadow work. You know. Ground yourself. Ground your energy. That's very important because the energy is very, very potent and it's very, very powerful. And if you get caught up in boredom, right? If you get caught up in, oh, I don't know what to do with this energy, all you're gonna do is go back to watch your PMO videos and release, and then feel like a loser, you know. So you got to use this energy to your advantage, and you have to keep growing spiritually. Everything first starts off in the mind, so you have to be very, very, very wary of your thoughts. All right. Next thing I do want to talk to you guys about is of course the stock market journey, my investing journey. I am investing my way out of the 9 to 5 system. I do know it will require a lot more capital than what I do have. Currently, I'm a 5-figure earner, 5-figure stock market investor, um, and not 5-figure earner, my bad, but 5-figure investor. And I know that I have to continuously be a good steward of the money that I am making. You know, be grateful, but always push higher, right? Always want more, because there's nothing wrong with that. Some people may make it seem like, oh, you're being greedy for wanting more for yourself. Nah, because why would I settle? Why would I want less for myself? What does that do for me? You know, in order for me to take care of myself, you know, I have a spouse. You guys already know I'm engaged. In order for me to take care of my family, it requires capital. And nobody truly wants to work a job for their whole entire life and then have a little bit of years left ahead of them before they, you know. So it's things that you got to constantly think about. The rich and the wealthy focus on high income. They focus on having their money work for them. Regular, mundane, average people focus on check to check. How can I make it till next week? Because they don't think about the future. And before you know it, 10 years go by, and you like, damn, I should have prepared 10 years ago. You get what I'm saying? So, but the stock market journey has been going good. I know somebody asked me like, why did I cover up the balance in one of the community posts that I wrote? But I covered up the balance because the internet does have evil eyes. You never know who's watching out there, and I don't have time for that. You know, I'm quick to block people. I'm very protective of my energy. I know that we're living in a very, very tough time where people don't really have jobs, and you know, so I'm not coming on the internet to try to like brag and say, "Oh, look at me, I got this," like, cause it doesn't really matter. I just want to show y'all that it's important for you to have some type of financial literacy and for you to invest your money, because you cannot work your way, meaning physically working every single day and trying to save money. You cannot do that. You cannot work your way to wealth. You have to invest your way there, right? And the reason why I did this when I said saving money is because a savings account doesn't bring you no interest, and it'll take you longer to save up 10,000 or 20,000 or $100,000 than it would to invest it. Because with investing, you have compound interest. With savings, you don't have anything. It's just sitting there, you know. And if they could print the money faster than you can make it, what do you feel like you got to do? You have to invest it. You have to invest the money. You need to have something that's constantly generating money while you are sleeping, because that's an extra 6 to 8 hours that you don't have to work, but the money is working for you, right? Money that's working for you doesn't take a day off. You're a human being. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. You have to take time to yourself, you know? So I'm constantly studying Yahoo Finance, TradingView. I'm taking action. I budget correctly. So that's another reason. That's a way how I'm able to invest every day, because I budget what I have. I work with what I got, right? And then on my off days, I do Uber Eats, which you guys already know. You feel me? It's just what I got to do for the time being. And then I got my YouTube channel. So if the YouTube channel gets monetized, excuse me, my fault, y'all. If the YouTube channel reaches the threshold, because I'm already monetized, then I'll use that money to invest it. You know? So like right now, I'm currently sitting at $43 for the month of August. So obviously I didn't reach the threshold, but I just got to keep these videos going. You know, and that's just me being honest and raw and real with y'all. Y'all can judge me if y'all want to. Y'all may look at somebody's subscriber account and feel like, oh, this person is making a lot of money because they got all these subscribers. Subscribers does not equate to income. Income is the views, right? Watch hours. If people are watching the ads, because it's Google AdSense, right? And then that's why I tell y'all, like, watch the video through, like the video, because that helps it out. You know, and it doesn't hurt to see me wanting to win. It's not gonna hurt you, because I want to see everybody win. I'll be watching anybody, like, as long as it's positive information. I watch the videos. I like the video because I want to see everybody win. You know, but we got to constantly be good stewards of the money that we are making, and you have to constantly remind yourself that being in the rat race is not something that you want to do forever. Because eventually, obviously, I want to have my own business on YouTube, and even if I got to start going to schools, talking to the kids about investing, talking to the parents about investing in the stock market, or because that's something that I want to do. That's a part of my calling. You know, I can talk to them about retention and retaining your energy and things of that nature too. So it's all a part of my calling, bro. But we got to stay tunnel vision. We got to stay focused, and we got to know, like, we are better than what any job will try to pay you. They sit there and tell you, we're going to give you $22 an hour. You gotta think internally and say, bro, an hour of my life is not worth $22. It is worth 22,000, right? Like, you just gotta think bigger. So I don't know. These are things I think about. But like I told y'all earlier, I gotta go to work today. I'm gonna finish doing a couple more workouts and then enjoy the rest of my day. So everybody have a good Sunday. Make sure you have retaining your energy, taking back your power. Watch my other videos that I posted, long form videos. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. Yes, sir.